Amidst a raging controversy over alleged irregularities in the medical entrance exam, which is commonly known as NEET, the Education Ministry ordered the cancellation of another exam, the UGC NET. The decision followed inputs that the exam's integrity may have been compromised, inputs that were given by the Home Ministry. The matter has now been handed over to the CBI for an investigation. But what the cancellation of NET has done is put a huge question mark over what will happen to the NEET exams. Remember, the counselling for that is underway even as we speak. The Supreme Court refused to put that on hold. The decision by the ministry came in the middle of this massive controversy that NEET also is embroiled in. The government has been put squarely in the dock. There have been allegations that question papers were leaked in states like Bihar and Gujarat, and other irregularities also took place. The centre has clarified that irregularities like grace marks have been addressed. The other issues are already in front of the Supreme Court. However, the controversy continues to rage. There were protests across the country today by several student wings of various political parties. And Congress leader Rahul Gandhi, Member of Parliament Rahul Gandhi, he met several NEET aspirants, and before that he said that this shows up the complete failure of the government. It is a leak. It's a paper leak government, and all of this is being done deliberately.
भारत छोड़ो न्याय यात्रा में मणिपुर से हम महाराष्ट्र गए और रास्ते में हजारों युवाओं ने कंप्लेन की थी कि हिंदुस्तान में नॉन स्टॉप पेपर लीक होते हैं। कहा जा रहा था कि नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने यूक्रेन की लड़ाई रोक दी थी, मगर किसी न किसी कारण जो हिंदुस्तान में पेपर लीक हो रहे हैं उसको नरेंद्र मोदी रोक नहीं पा रहे हैं या रोकना नहीं चाहते हैं। पेपर लीक का कारण है कि सारे के सारे वाइस चांसलर्स, एजुकेशन सिस्टम को बीजेपी के लोगों ने, उनके पेरेंट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन ने कैप्चर कर रखा है। जब तक ये कैप्चर रिवर्स नहीं किया जाएगा तब तक पेपर लीक चलता जाएगा। इस कैप्चर को फैसिलिटेट नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने किया है और ये एक एंटी नेशनल एक्टिविटी है।
Now, the student wings of various political parties have held protests. The BJP, however, pointed their gun at Rahul Gandhi and company. They said that the centre is both alert and sensitive towards the plight of students. Proactive action was taken in the case of the UGC NET once there was any indication that irregularities have taken place, that the paper may have been compromised, and accused the India Alliance of politicizing the future of students.
तो हम लोगों के मन में यह विचार था कि शायद वो जो उन्होंने गारंटी कार्ड्स दिए थे तो उनमें क्या वो करने जा रहे हैं या करना प्रारंभ कर दिया, उसके बारे में बताएंगे। वो हजारों माताएं और बहनें जो कि इनके उस गारंटी कार्ड के छलावे में आकर ठगी गई, कम से कम उनके प्रति कुछ संवेदना व्यक्त करेंगे, कुछ कहेंगे कि खटाखट कुछ उनके अकाउंट में आने वाला है। 8,500 नहीं, कुछ 6,500 ही देने की बात करेंगे।
And the simple question we are asking today on behalf of hundreds and thousands of very anxious young men and women in our country right now is, what happens to the NEET exam? To answer your questions, and if you have any of those questions, you can also call in and have those questions answered, because we have with us now Dr. Gaurav Sharma. He's the head of department in chemistry at Vidya Mandir classes, and Jitin Chawla, career counselor. I want to take opening comments from you first. Dr. Sharma, the court has refused to stop the counselling. Where does that leave the NEET students?
I mean, still, NEET students are quite anxious and quite worried about their future because counselling is going on. So what happened? Re-NEET is a possibility. But we must understand a very basic fact, and that is that this is a very sensitive and very serious issue. And we must overcome this issue with a very good sense of mind, because as a student, like you said, many students are anxious. Lakhs of students are anxious because we have 23 lakh students in NEET, nearly 9 lakh students in now NET, NET exam. So as a student, because I'm a faculty, so as a student on behalf of my many students, as a student, what I really want, please give me a fair chance. I will really work hard and then I will wait for my result, whatever it may be. I'll accept. But please, I should not be defeated forcibly. Now my student thinks that, okay, I'm defeated forcibly. And still, there's no proper answer to their query. Political parties are joining in. Many things are going on. There is so much going on for the past few weeks. But counseling is, according to the Supreme Court, counseling is going on. Everything is following its procedure. Now what will happen? There are so many complaints, so many things. And the students in NEET exam, you know what? We have many droppers who drop their 1 year to prepare for this exam again and again. But now they really in a very sense of, you know what? What is the possibility that next time it won't happen? What they are preparing for? If somebody's come with 30 lakhs rupees, what I heard in news basically, that NEET exams, NEET papers are sold out for about 30 lakh rupees. So if somebody is having those 30 lakh rupees, they can really afford this paper. So a student must worry about how to get this paper, how to get this leaked paper, or should they worry about preparing for the next term, preparing for the next exam? So they are very confused, very much confused. Whether should they prepare for re-NEET, for the next year, or for the counseling?
Very important, and much more information is needed. Of course, we had today a briefing by the ministry, but have all the questions been answered? A viewer, Jayanti, is joining us on the phone line from Madurai. Yes, Jayanti, what is your question?
Yes, I am from Tamil Nadu. So actually, I have something to say. See, in all the state board exams and even the government exams, sometimes the paper has been leaked. So it has been come out and are they banned the state exams or something when the paper is leaked? No. See, they have to correct that procedure and they have to go with this exam. They should not ban NEET and they should not ban any entrance exams because of the paper leaks. Actually, I wanted to say something. I am from a forward community and my brother's daughter, only she got admission in the medical because of the NEET exam.
Okay.
So without NEET exam, we cannot, we couldn't get any seat at all. So the thing is, we have to correct what happened and we have to punish the accused. And there are something...
100%, ma'am. 100%. But that is the main question. Jitin Chawla, the government says we brought in a very tough law. We are cracking down proactively. When it came to NET, we got to know that it has been compromised. We cancelled it. Is that enough? And how is one to know that this won't happen again? What should be done to ensure this doesn't happen again?
Absolutely. So I think, first of all, it's not. I mean, look at how the situation started. 67 students, perfect score. 6 people from one center in Jhajjar getting perfect score. 1560 students getting grace marks. And of course, later on, hurriedly, it was said that, okay, they will go through a retest. But all that while things were being denied. So there was a systematic failure of the machinery. And surprise, I mean, how can you have an NTA heading a high power committee, though NTA itself is responsible? How can you have the same person who's heading the institution, which failed so miserably, heading a committee? Second, we have seen how UGC NET thing was also cancelled, and now there's a CBI inquiry. So again, it is NTA only. So there is systematic problem which has to be addressed. It has to be brought out in the open. Students, I mean, I interact with students on a daily basis. There are students who are junior students who are in 11th grade, 12th grade. You know what? Some of them are saying that since NEET is not a fair process, we might not even look at going for medical as a career, medicine as a career.
Okay.
So my next generations are also influenced. Currently, I met a student who's got 670. You know, 670 is a pretty good score in NEET. But today the student says, I don't know whether I'll get my desired government college or not. You know? So those are the challenges which are happening. There are students who have prepared for 3 years and today they are sitting on a certain number. Let's say somebody got 550, which earlier it would be considered to be a decent score, and somebody would get a private college. But today that's a challenge.
So I want to ask you this because both of you are so deep inside the system. Dr. Sharma, how can NTA be made better? Because that we need a nodal organization to do all of this is something that everyone agrees on. What are the loopholes? We all are agreeing that the system has problems. What is the problem? How do we fix it?
So, ma'am, it's my turn then. So, ma'am, because this problem is a very big problem. Now, NTA is not only conducting NEET or let's say NET, it is also conducting many other exams. Now, as a student, what I believe that that the testing system must be pretty fair, because it must be the NTA must take care of all the necessary things. That okay, there are some points, some centers where it can be the paper can be in the wrong hand. And as a nation, we need to provide our children an efficient testing system. Like Jitin sir was saying that junior students are not ready to take medicine as a career. And forget about medicine now, because NTA is conducting many other exams. Many other students are coming for CUET, then for NET. And from NET exam, we have our professor in colleges and other researchers from this NET exam only will take through. Now, like I said, we need to provide our children very efficient testing system. NTA need to take proper step. And like as many students are talking about re-examination or re-NEET, now my point on this is that we need to take care of the system first. For example, if we put tea leaves in the boiling water, we will get tea again. We can't hope for coffee. So like if we are not ready to correct the system, correct the loophole, we are not ready to take the challenges on their face, then the re-examination will not be an option. It will not help. Before the examination, we need to take care of all the loopholes, all the mistakes. Then we need to correct that. Otherwise, the result will be same.
Okay. I want to take a couple of viewers also before I bring you back in, Jitin Chawla. Captain Jaspal from Rohtak with us on the phone line. I would request you, sir, to quickly ask your question, please. Captain Jaspal.
Padmaja, how can you answer such a burning question quickly? You see the photograph on your screen. The youth of the country is pouring notes and telling the corrupt people, take money, leave us alone. Now, secondly, it is a very simple problem. All officers connected with it should be placed under suspension. No let up. There should be inquiry by a sitting judge of the Supreme Court. None should be spared. Otherwise, it won't come to an end. And media, as a fourth pillar, should carry out a relentless campaign till the lives of the youth and the country's youth is saved. Thank you, Padmaja, giving me that much of time.
Thank you very much, Captain Saab, and I totally understand that sentiment. Mr. Krishnan from Chennai also wants to join in. Yes, Mr. Krishnan. Mr. Naveen is there. Yes, go on, Mr. Naveen.
Please, Padmaja, through this your platform, I'm making an appeal to the panelists that so much of hard work has been put up and most of the money has been. Nowadays, education has been very expensive. So who is answerable to this jeopardy? Why? Because they have to take action springly. Because simply blaming a government is not enough, but action should be taken against these people who are the reason for this menace.
Yes, you know, people are talking about suspension. Suspension is not enough. There should be arrest. Penal action should be taken. Jitin Chawla, you wanted to come in about the loopholes in the system. Go on, sir.
Yes. Yeah, so I think clearly I would mention there are a couple of ways which one can follow. One is NEET like JEE can happen 2 times in a year. So 2 times in a year if you're happening. So one, it gives opportunity for student. Maybe first time I have not been able to do it so well. Maybe one subject I was not good. Something happened. Maybe I was not well that day. So NEET can happen 2 times. Second, automation can be used in a big way. How can an exam like SAT be conducted all over the world without major hiccups? So a lot of automation. So I know bodies which are conducting SAT here in Delhi also. Even sometimes there are private institutions conducting, but the checkpoints are so strong, so stringent that nobody dare play around with it. So similarly, a lot of automation can be used in the Indian scenario also for various exams, which predominantly NEET, but for other exams also. And then third issue is also that there should be a limit probably that, hey, you can't keep on giving it again and again.
Okay.
Why? Because the numbers, the numbers, I mean, number of people are giving like 3 times, 4 times. So in JEE thing also it was done earlier, and which bore fruitful results. So maybe that also can be looked at. So these are 3 things which I feel can help.
All right. This is going to be an ongoing conversation. Like all of our viewers are saying, this is not something that should get lost in the din of politics. There should be accountability and there should be solutions, because unfortunately we've heard this going on for far too long. Thanks both gentlemen and viewers for joining us.